What's up, y'all? It's your girl Esenje from Oracles of Esenje, and I'm back with another video. So this is my second time starting this video, and I'm going to tell y'all why I restarted it the first time. And I don't think you're going to figure it out. So anyways, the title to our video today is If You Want to Win, It's Going to Take Some Audacity. So before I start this reading, I want to start off with saying take what resonate and leave what don't. And when I say leave what don't, that means if I say something that sticks to you, but it don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Okay? Each one teach one, you already know what's up. If you want to win, it's going to take some audacity. Audacity is going to set you apart from others. Audacity is going to allow you to stand in your truth. Audacity, yeah, it's going to make you stand out. Audacity is going to make everybody who's comfortable with your old comfort zone uncomfortable. Audacity 107 on the clock. Audacity is going to upset people. You understand? But that's what it's going to take. You see a lot of people who made it already once they get to that point of making it, and now people like looking for shit that's wrong with them. They looking for problems that's wrong with them, and people who finding the shit that's wrong with them because they already made it. They like the audacity of this person to think they can do da 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 when they blah they blah. Audacity, I don't need the double dash. Audacity is gonna set you apart, but audacity is gonna have people. It's going to have people upset with you. But by the time you won, the people that's upset with you is still technically good press. It's still good press. People saying shit about you that's true. People saying shit about you that's not true. People saying, you feel me? Speaking on people like you. All types of shit. But you got to get there first. People are going to judge you when you make it. It's going to be random weirdos who are going to be judging you before you make it, because those people are set in your life to keep you from making it. You get what I'm saying? But once you make it, you're going to need some more audacity, because you're going to have to stand in the line of fire that don't even really, you ain't even start for real. Because the line of fire that you started is the path that's behind you because you on fire. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to take some audacity. You're going to have to upset some people who are normal. You're going to have to challenge normal people's authority. You're going to have to be comfortable with them disliking you and thinking that you're crazy and thinking that you think you and you think you. You're going to have to deal with that. But that's how you know you're doing it right. When people are upset with you about things that they can't understand. When people are upset with you because they can't understand, but also upset with you because they don't want to understand, and upset because you understand something that they're not willing to put effort towards, but they would still like to reap the rewards of. It's going to take some audacity for you to keep your blessings to yourself. It's going to take some audacity for you to have boundaries. It's going to take some audacity for you to get up and go places where people don't fucking like you. You know what I'm saying? Because when you start winning, people will do anything to fucking stop you. It's going to take some fucking audacity. Okay? But when you feel and find yourself reaching into your box of audacity to get through the days, that's how you know you're really getting somewhere. Okay? So I'm going to start the reading. And again, like I said, take what resonate, leave what don't. If something sticks to you but don't got nothing to do with you, maybe it's sticking to you so you can use it to help somebody else. Everything ain't something about you. Like, everything ain't something about you. Because sometimes, like I said, you will use this information to help somebody else. So you can be a student in this room, but you're going to be a teacher in another room. If it ain't you, if it ain't about you, but it's like sticking to you heavy, is to either keep you cautious about something that could happen in the future, you know what I mean, give you fucking ease and comfort knowing that you avoided something that could have happened in the past, or literally you're helping somebody else with their future. You know what I mean? So like I said, I'm going to get straight into the reading. What we got to say to the collective? If they want to win, if we want to win, it's going to take some audacity, because I'm not done winning yet. So that's why it's we. I'm not done yet. The audacity of her. She already got such and such and such. And she thinks she not done yet. People could be so selfish and greedy. The audacity of her. Yes, I'm not done winning yet. I'm not done. I understand that I've been winning for a while, but I've taken some losses. Therefore, the losses that I took gave me more audacity to keep on winning, because I'm going for a streak. Okay? I'm going for a motherfucking streak. The healing card in the reverse on the bottom. But don't worry about that. It's going to take some audacity to get it in the upright. It's going to take some audacity for you to change your life 555 on the timer. It's going to take some audacity for you to break habits and patterns. It's going to take some audacity for you to accept things about yourself that people don't like. It's going to take some audacity for you to keep people out your motherfucking business. It's going to take some fucking audacity. It's going to take some. What you got? Alright, so we're going to take it both ways, because I was going to say that before I dropped these. We're not playing like that, okay? I don't like reversals all the time. But we got belong in the reverse, manifest in the reverse, receptivity in the reverse, and transcend in the reverse. Because these are all the characteristics of people who are going to be the ones deciding that your audacity is audacity, okay? The audacity of this motherfucker. I already told you, those who meant to clap for you gonna clap for you. They still gonna clap. But, let me see. Okay. But in upright, belong, manifest, receptivity, and transcend. It's already on the way. You heard me? Yeah. Alright. Alright. It say like 902. It say between 902 and 908. Alright. Belong, manifest, receptivity, and transcend. Belong, manifest, receptivity, and transcend. I have to choose volume now. The belong. Birds of a feather flock together. That's why they feel like you believing in yourself is audacity, because they don't believe in themselves. That's why you don't belong with them. Manifest. Somebody can believe in themselves enough to go follow somebody else's dream. But if you have your own dreams, you know what I mean? For example, like if you're working for some type of company, you can have your coworker, you and your coworker doing a great job, and y'all both making 75,000 a year. 75,000 a year. So say you want to go open your own company now. Your person who started off as your equal, hey, the person who started off as your equal is no longer your equal, because you had the audacity to grow past them. Manifest. And they would have never thought of that. I mean, they thought of that, but they didn't believe in themselves enough to be able to actually bring that to life. The audacity of you. When you get that feeling off of people, you're doing something right. The audacity. Transcend. And I'm also seeing that kind of as transmute. Because it depends on like which position a person takes coming into your life, and how you would transmute their shit. For example, like say you grew up in an environment, like I said, where people are not succeeding a lot. And maybe you wanted to connect with those people. So you connected with those people and you learned like certain limiting beliefs. You allowed that to like become a voice in your head, right? When you are ready to manifest and become that bigger version of yourself, you have to learn how to take those learned doubts and turn it into a powerful thing. For example, I can always remember when somebody felt like I had the audacity. This shit pops up in my head all the time. Because the person who felt like I had the audacity, like the audacity of me, after defending myself, they understood where I was coming from. You understand? But they still understood like how other people was going to be like, the audacity of you, girl. So I remember when I was younger, I was having this conversation. Like, I'm a little bit like I don't know how to say. I don't know if I should say I'm a little bit full of myself. Yeah, I must say a little bit because I'm also like humble. But like when it comes to the work that I did on myself, like you would swear I was the most arrogant person ever because I'm not gonna let you like break certain things about myself. So I was talking to this girl. I had like this friend group when I was younger, whatever. So they were talking about like how you would handle conflict, and I'm talking about like I'm saying shit like. Do you know who I am? Like, I'm Esenje. I'm not going for that. I'm not arguing with you, blah, blah, blah. And they hit me back with the, like, but the strongest one was the one who came back with the comeback. And she was like, girl, you sitting there and talk about, do you know who you are? Da, 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 da. Like, people ain't going for that. I'm like, they don't got to go for it, but this what it is. Like, do you know who I am? Like, so I really do handle shit like that. And even if I match a certain type of energy, I'm gonna always handle it. Like, do you know who I am? Like, even if I give you a certain level of negativity or whatever, like I just hold myself like higher. You know what I mean? So that means like when we arguing or we're going back and forth, like I'm analyzing what you're saying. I'm taking apart like what's going on. You feel what I'm saying? It's like Esenje, oh, one time I got in a fight with this girl. Right? So, like, I brought my Audacity with me because it was like when I was younger. You know how when you're younger and you fight in school and y'all gotta have like that meeting with the parents and the principal and shit. So, like, I had already came with the Audacity because for me it was like the audacity of her to fight me. You know what I mean? When I had good intentions. So, like, I'm gonna match your Audacity with a lot more audacity. So like I was like, you know what, this bitch, she acting weird because I was just trying to be a good friend to her. I'm gonna show her that I'm better than her. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not angry, no, none of that. I was angry when I defended myself, and I was angry that I had to defend myself. But at the end of the day, bitch, I'm better than you. Like, and that's okay. I don't care who disagree with it, because if they could have enough audacity to have that energy, they would. But they can't prove it because they haven't done the works to prove to themselves that they're better. You know what I'm saying? But I did the work. So you can't break that. Bitch, I'm better than you. You know what I'm saying? So her folks come. I held the door for everybody. My grandma, her dad, the principal, the school police. So the minute I held the door for her dad, like, her dad just looked at it with so much shame. Like, you really just fought a lady. You know what I mean? So, Audacity check 1. I'm winning already. So we get in there, we get in the office or whatever. Mind you, I used to be like a person who was more into drama, but I don't remember what happened. I think it was like a conversation with my dad. Oh, yep. It was a conversation with my dad because I used to be like more physically reactive, like, honestly. Because when I had got outside and I was acting a fool, I was open to putting my hands on anybody. You feel me? Like, it did not matter to me. But my dad had a talk with me because I had started like really becoming like a little rowdy. Like, I was just like that, you know what I'm saying? So my dad had a talk with me one day. He was like, you know, you're a beautiful girl, and like, I mean, like you're gorgeous, you know? And people will try to hurt that. Like, people will try to change that. He said, Mama, they will try to cut your face. And I'm like, you know, I'm hearing my dad because your dad speaking to you is very powerful. You know what I mean? Somebody speaking life into you is very powerful. So he's telling me, like, you're a gorgeous girl, and people will try to hurt you. And my dad, he used to come to Baltimore, and he'd, like, take me out and shit like that, get my nails done, take me shopping, shit like that. You feel me? So he take me out that night. We go to, I think, like, the Cheesecake Factory. It's 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And our waitress was a beautiful girl with a gash across her face. I had no choice but to believe him. First of all, my dad is a Sagittarius. I ain't know shit about astrology and how tapped in motherfuckers was back then. But now that I can connect those pieces, it's like it wasn't. And then 1441 just on the timer. Now that I can connect those pieces, I'm like, damn, you feel me? But at that moment, I wasn't stupid. I never been stupid. You feel me? So when that man told me that somebody would try to cut my face just because I'm pretty, and then he take me out a couple hours later and somebody cut the next girl face because she pretty, I had learned how to chill out. You know what I mean? But I still kept my audacity, whatever the case may be. So we was talking about that meeting in that room, right? So, anyways, I get to go back to school. Da, 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 you feel me? Like, cause I think my dad had came in like similar around the time of that fight with that girl or whatever. So by the time I'm coming back with this new attitude, I'm presenting myself to these people, like, cause in those moments you're under judgment, like you are, whether you accept that or not. So she get to talking because I had already committed to my change. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think it was no before even fighting that girl. I already had changed. That was her issue. The girl that she met was very reactive, very like physically violent, you know. But I changed. My dad told me they was gonna try to make me ugly. I like my face. You know what I mean? And it's nothing you can do about a cut so deep that it like puts a permanent like mark in the middle of your face. There's nothing you can do about that. You understand? So I started changing, and then I had my big brother on my back about my grades and shit like that. So I knew I had to focus. You get what I'm saying? This 11th grade, so I went into 12th grade with a whole nother mindset. I had to catch up because I also wasn't going to be no high school dropout. I wasn't about to miss my graduation with no summer school, none of that. So 12th grade, I really ain't have time for that. I wanted my grades good. I wanted everything, you know, I wanted better for myself or whatever the case may be. So I get in this room after holding the door for everybody, the audacity to be so calm after just fighting this girl, the audacity. And then I'm holding the door for her parent too, the audacity of me. You know what I'm saying? So we sit down. Mind you, this police officer watched me go from a very violent girl to a very focused, calm girl. You know what I mean? Because I change fast. All I got to do is grasp why. So I go from that. And the police officer says to the girl, like, so why was y'all fighting? And the girl says to the police officer, she said, because every time I'm talking about drama, she act like she don't got time for it. Da 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 da. She always going over and talking to them and leaving every time it's something, something, something. But it's like the police officer was watching. Like, if you really her friend, then why would you want her engaging in things like that if you seen her grow from this version of herself, like a specific version of herself where she was making bad mistakes to now she consciously makes better decisions? Why would you be upset with that? You understand? So like I kind of went in that situation all around because I remembered to pack extra audacity. And I think everybody should remember to pack some extra audacity because there's going to be people who look at you like, what do you think and who do you think you are? But you need to know who you are. You get what I'm saying? So that when pressure is on you, you'll still yourself. And that's how people mess up a lot. Because when, like, you can say that you're a certain type of person, but when your back is against the wall, you need to be all of those great things that you said that you was. Because when pressure is on you, that's when it really shows your character. You get what I'm saying? But me, I'm a little bit too strategic. I'm a little bit too strategic. Because if you upset me, then I want to upset you. You get what I'm saying? Receptivity. Something about the grasshopper. Something about a grasshopper. Think something about somebody thinking the grass is greener. The audacity. If you left somebody, somebody feels like the audacity of you. The audacity of you to not center your world around them, whether it be a relationship, you know, like one of those relationships where y'all dating and stuff like that, or a platonic relationship, or a familial relationship, whatever the case may be. The audacity of you. And you need to keep that audacity moving forward with the now card coming out. Because we had now on the bottom, but now came out. And I think it's going to take some audacity for you to get through whatever this next challenge is of life. Because I'm hearing that it's going to be easy. It's just going to seem selfish to those who didn't want to see you at your most powerful. Thank you for the like. Thank you for the love. Passion. It's going to take some audacity if you want to be the best. And remember, the best is whatever you think the best is. But always scope out your competition. It don't mean compete with your competition, because sometimes your biggest competition is also going to be your biggest ally. The most the people who go against you when you're going for your best version of yourself, those people are beneath you. They said no, somebody can't drag you down if they already above you. You get what I'm saying? That's just not how gravity works. That's just not math. Even though it's math in words, you gotta listen. Drag you down. Drag. They have to pull you in a direction that they're already in. It's going to take some audacity for you to use your common sense and just kick their hand off your ankle. It's going to be the audacity of you to leave me behind. But love, the audacity of them to try to hold you back. You know what I'm saying? Whose audacity is stronger? The person who's already above or the person who's already beneath? People who are ahead of you are not afraid of your growth. They are not. Why? Because they said it's lonely at the top. So why would somebody ahead of you truly be afraid of your growth? They just want allies. People who are ahead want allies. It's lonely at the top. People want somebody they can talk to that they can relate with. You know what I'm saying? Just like those people who are under you who are over somebody else just because they know you. You feel what I'm saying? Confidence. They don't know you. They don't. They don't. You gotta upset people who think they know you. People are categorizing a person who they can't even level up to, who they don't amount to. That person is you. People gonna have shit to say. You know what? Like, I got so much fucking audacity that I make people believe in themselves. I noticed that people come around me to talk about their dreams because nobody believed in their dreams. So they was just out here living practical ass lives until they see me like really taking steps in my desires. You get what I'm saying? Now they want to open this business, abundance. Now they want to open this business and do this and do that. But you can hear how they saying it like they waiting for my approval on the thing. Like, if you don't take your fucking audacity, and win, Ubunifu Wahoo, Esenje. Audacity. The audacity of me. The audacity of me. Because I really only got like 5 of them left. But if you think that I'm going to ever stop promoting my business, you got me chopped up. I don't care if I don't have it to sell right now. You're going to want this. You know what I'm saying? I got that shit. Yeah, the audacity of me. In any area, the audacity of you. Go for it. Fuck them people. Oh, the market is already oversaturated. Well, transformation. You know how many different types of bread is in the bread aisle? How many different brands of noodles it is? And I'm talking about like the Barilla kind, you know, the ones that you make your macaroni with. I'm not even talking about instant noodles. You know what I'm saying? You know how many Chinese stores is on this one block that I live on? Asian, to the point that you should, it's racist to call it Chinese stores. It is. It's Asian cuisine. Because you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But if they decided, oh, I'm not gonna open my store because it's one up the street, then we wouldn't be able to compare the two and decide that they got the best lo mein and they got the best shrimp fried rice. I'm just saying, because the two Chinese stores, I know the difference in them. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, I really do. Determination. It's going to take some motherfucking audacity to get where you got to go. It's going to take you keep on running like you in a marathon while nobody's clapping for you. It's going to take some fucking audacity. All right, one more. Worthy. Man, go make allies. Go become an ally to the people who you admire instead of being a comforter or a parent to those who are holding you back. I'm not sure who has Capricorn in their chart, but I've noticed that with Capricorns a lot. Like Capricorns elevate financially a lot, but sometimes they don't elevate mentally because they enjoy the comfort of being the hierarchy person. But like you need people who can elevate your mindset. You need people who can elevate your mindset. The other day, I thought about coming here because y'all had seen me going a day on, a day off, a day on, a day off. But the last time that I was supposed to be here, I sat in a class with a master herbalist, and I couldn't come here. I had to think. Like, I just had to process everything that I heard because I sat in a seminar with a master herbalist who cures incurable diseases, and I had to take notes. The audacity of me. I'm just a tarot reader. How dare I try to be a master herbalist even though all spring and summer I was outside foraging and picking up my herbs so that I can learn how to properly like process them so that I can give them back to y'all. The audacity of me. Like, I'm already doing this, I'm already doing that. Now I want to be this too. The audacity. And then just for me to be out there foraging, feeling like I'm the best, just to sit with a master herbalist, and then the master herbalist is downing everybody who don't forage. You know what I'm saying? They're like, okay, so like you out here, you selling shit, but are you really outside? You know what I'm saying? Like when I sell you these herbs, when I'm processing these herbs, you understand, like I picked these with my hands. I went through for example, like kindness on the bottom. Because when I did my foraging last summer, I was learning how to process them and dry them properly. So I didn't keep everything that I got, but I ended up making 2 dandelion oils. This is one of them. The audacity of me. I'm already doing this. I'm already doing that. Can't the bitch focus on something? Can she focus on something so we can win? This is another piece of my audacity. This is hair oil. I use it on my skin. I mean, other people was using it on their skin first, but I noticed this one on my skin was a little more dry, and it helps other people with eczema and like your nails growing too. So I use it on my skin. This is my skin bottle of hair oil. The audacity of me to have something so powerful and versatile. The audacity. You have to have some audacity if you want to win. When you want to be normal, you don't need no audacity. You just need routine. But when you have audacity, when you want to win, you need to have the audacity to try something new. The audacity to go in a room and ask a lot of questions to a motherfucker who you think is going to call you stupid. Because most of the time they not. Most people who put you down for not knowing something is the person who don't really know what they're talking about. And they're going to be upset with you for asking questions because they never planned on explaining themselves. Okay, period. We'll go with the Uno cards. Foods here. One second, y'all. Foods here. It's going to take audacity for you to make choices and be confident within yourself. It's going to take audacity for you to tell people that you can make it even though they can't. It's going to take audacity to show people that you can make it and they can't. Because anybody can make it. It's audacity that be missing. This was on the top. I shuffled it and it came back. Like something about don't stop doing what you love. And don't let the world turn off your emotions. 911 on the timer. Don't let the world turn off your emotions because that's how you find what you love. If you don't experience the feeling of love, you can't win the way that you want to win unless you want to win without feeling. That's up to you. So the grass can either be greener on your side because you water it, or the grass can be greener at somebody else's house because you watered it. At the end of the day, you have water. You can't be here without water because you feel like I'm just talking nonsense. It's going to take audacity for you to be in the Nine of Pentacles. It's going to take audacity for you to be in the Nine of Cups. It's going to take some audacity for you to occasionally be in the Nine of Swords with people who don't believe in you. 9. Nines. Something about you already have everything that you need, even if materially you still have to get those things. It's something about your dreams and having to believe in them to manifest. Sometimes people don't understand that because a lot of people are just action and they like to run into things, but I'm not that kind of person. I like to organize my actions before they happen. So it seems like sometimes it seems like I'm taking my time, but I really just be mapping out every single thing before I do it. And it do takes some audacity. You understand? To sit still and be like, when I get up, this is what I'm gonna do. And then do literally all of those things. Sometimes you gotta visualize things before you grasp it. In the basement. 1 second. Sometimes you have to on YouTube talking. Okay? Sometimes you have to see it before you can receive it, because if everything in front of you was something that you needed for later, but you didn't sit and think about what you need for later, you can turn down things that's in front of you that you need right now. For example, you at the thrift store, it's the summertime, right? But maybe in the winter, like, you want to make clothes or something, you know what I'm saying? But you didn't sit down and think about how bad you want to make these clothes, or like what you want your vision to look like, anything. So now summertime, you band up in the thrift store and you only shopping for right now because you'll figure it out later. You get what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to figure it out later. You could put a lot of attention into your dreams and take a lot of your passion and put it into your goals, because you won't be wasting time. So you knew from the springtime that you wanted to do that in the winter, but you decided you were going to get to it. No, I want you to get yours. Yeah. So you know what you wanted in the springtime for the winter time. You would band up in the summertime, but you ain't think about the wintertime in the springtime. All I'm saying is, if you would have thought about the wintertime in the springtime, when you would band up in the summertime in the thrift store, you would have already had the materials that you needed for the winter, and you wouldn't have been in the winter during your execution stage planning. Take that how it resonates. Wintertime is always time for execution. I promise you. That's when you build up your inventory, shit like that. But you have to use the springtime for manifesting. You have to manifest. You have to see the details. Because yes, you are still moving and having action when you gotta go backwards and shit like that. But being busy is not being productive. It's not, like, they're not equivalent. Being busy is just being busy. Being productive means that your actions are moving in alignment with your goals. Honestly, you shouldn't be doing anything outside of the things that align with your goals, unless you're admitting that you need a break from focusing on your goals. Because life is really that serious. Like, it's really happening like that. Like, the people who you look up to are in alignment with their goals at all times. In alignment. What? 5. It was a cold and stormy night. Something about some boundaries. It's gonna take some boundaries. And sometimes we have to go through lessons and shit like that to teach us how important boundaries are. But your boundaries are worth it. The next person telling you that they tolerate something and that's the reason why you tolerate it is not equivalent to the actual reason why you should be tolerant of something. Because their goals and your goals are not the same. And even if they said their goals was the same, they don't even have the drive to get there, but you do. And that's why you need the boundaries so you can focus your energy on what it is that you desire. Because at some point you gotta live for yourself. Anything else from the Uno deck? So watch what you ask for, because you just might get it. So make sure you ask for some good things. What did they say, God? What they say? I pray for the strength to maintain it and the wisdom to multiply it. Always think ahead, man. Always think ahead. Don't think about when you're using your audacity. Don't think about showing them. Don't think about proving nothing to them. Don't think about them at all. Think about the goal so much that, like, the people who are not meant for you, they're just gonna be irritated by your thoughts. I'm not making none of this up. These is real life experiences. Because once you make it, they be like, I miss you. Because they know they was dead wrong for speaking on you from jump. We're going to go with the angels and ancestors. See what the angels and ancestors got to say about you and having some audacity. Because just putting the cards in my hand and already put me in the energy. I'm not going to lie to you. Not everybody comes from the healthiest family. So maybe not everybody can understand where I'm coming from, because I don't even come from the healthiest family. But I did learn, like, my family did put some shit in me that, like, that set me apart. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this angels and ancestors deck and the message that I'm getting into, because we're speaking on audacity. So depending on how deep you are in the rabbit hole and how far you are in spirituality, you already know that you was born with a purpose. Your ancestors is putting you in places because they've been waiting for somebody like you. If you the person who breaking generational curses in your family and all that, they've been waiting for somebody like you. Sometimes they say shit about us like those chosen ones who be too humble. They say you don't brag enough. You know what I'm saying? So this how we're going to take that. Because if you think that you need to be more humble, I got a feeling that your ancestors think that you don't pop your shit enough. Because if they was in that position that you in, because that was the one that they was working towards, actually, like, if you reached a goal and now you're past that goal that they wanted for you, so you can get to the next goal that they dreamt of, for, like, they worked for their motherfucking people, and you they people, I'm sure they feel like a little audacity will take you a long way, especially when they got your back. Who gonna tell you that you can't believe in yourself when they gonna move shit around just to make shit happen for you, because they literally brought you here for just that? Let's see. What you got to say to the folks? Water Guardian, connect with your emotions. If you want to do what you love, you have to be willing to experience the feeling of love. In order to fully embrace love, you have to understand that not everybody is going to love you. Or not everybody, even everybody who said they love you, don't even love you. You know what I'm saying? You got to love yourself so that you can realize what love is to you. You understand? Because you have to allow yourself you have to feel disappointment. You have to feel sadness. These are all things that bring you closer to your goals. Bad feelings, good feelings, both of them, because it's love. Like, if you're going to move off of love, you're not just looking for one of them. You cannot align with real love without understanding how it is to feel disappointed. Because if you embrace when you are disappointed, it helps you stand more firm in your boundaries for the future. The better your boundaries are in the future, the more in alignment that you are with your winning season. Okay? What they said about the blessings or whatever, like they waiting for you, but it's a certain version of you that's required to receive certain things. You know what I'm saying? Like, say you got dreams. Some people want to be a millionaire. Some people don't. I put you on 100,000. Like, you want to always have 200,000-300,000 in the bank. Like, by the time you reach your place of success, you want to have at least that, right, in savings. $200,000-300,000, right? How you gonna maintain $200,000-300,000 when you got people around you that take from you every chance that you get, and you don't have no boundaries enough to say, bro, you're not working towards something. Like, you got $100 and you can't tell somebody that you're working towards something and you can't afford to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? How you gonna maintain 100,000? You can't say no now. Somebody like, oh, it's just $10. You know what I'm saying? You got 1,000. Oh, it's just $10. But you got a goal. How is it just $10? It's your $10. We understand how much motherfuckers is and ain't getting paid right now. So $10 is either half of an hour of a regular shift or more than half of an hour of a regular shift. So $10 may not be something to some people, but to a motherfucker who worked for what they got and works for what they want, $10 is a lot out of 1,000. Promise you. And you need to learn how to stand on it. Have a vision. Understand? So that's what I'm saying. Have a goal. Know what you want to do with your stuff. Have a purpose on it. I don't know what to tell you. For example, like me, I want a car, right? I've had a couple cars. I had a couple rental cars. You know what I mean? But I know exactly how much the car is that I want. So when I went to work and I was working towards that car. You could not get nothing from me. I'm budgeting strictly around that car. I still budget around the car. And I'm not even working right now. I'm still budgeting around the car. I still say, this is the car money right here, and this is what I have to play with. Like, or this is what I have to give to my other responsibilities. Because this is my goal money right here, and this is my maintenance money. You know, so if anybody needed anything when I was at the place of only having a little bit of maintenance money and having my goal money, I would have to hurt somebody's feelings. But how else God's supposed to know he can trust me with the same amount with 6 zeros behind it? You got to have a goal. You got to stick to it too. Because there's going to be people who tell you what you can't do. It's going to happen for you. All you got to do is believe in yourself. What else? Oracle, wait for important information. Yeah. Until, let's say, how can, when you following your dreams, how can you accept who don't believe in you and how much that could slow you down when you're in motion if you don't accept who don't believe in you and don't support you when you're just manifesting? You understand? You understand? It hurts. I know I be saying shit that it hurts. I know it do. It hurts. False realities. But at the end of the day, the strength in all of these realities is you. You don't need nothing who tell you that you can't do something. You don't need nobody who tell you that you cannot do something. I don't give a fuck if a motherfucker told you that you can't have magical powers. You understand? Because how can you not have magical powers when Stranger Things is based off of a real experiment, and then the people went and found the evidence of the real people, the real motherfucking 11. And now that's just going viral and they're showing the whole experiment on the children, because I did save the video so that I could show y'all. I did. So a motherfucker can't tell you that you can't have telekinesis or something like, because how can a random motherfucker tell you that you can't have telekinesis and they don't read no fucking books, but scientists have proven that telekinesis is real? Where you read that at? What don't you read? Actually, before you try to invalidate my ability to process and comprehend words, do you read? Like, that's a boundary straight right there. You don't even speak with big words, You don't even understand these simple words. You don't understand how to use context clues of any sort. But you're telling me that I can't be a scientific engineer because I'm 27. Now, mind you, I don't want to be a science engineer. Not me. But if that's what I wanted, I could. Shit, I don't give a damn. Quantum physics and all that. Seriously, because last year I was kind of into like coding. White witch be the light. I'm telling you. Who can win? Who? Who? Bitch, without who? You. Bitch. Not them. Not you. Them. Bitch. You're headed forward. Excuse me if you feel offended by me saying bitch. I don't know what to say. I don't want to say that's just how I talk because it sounds like an excuse, but literally. Bitch. I'm not calling you a bitch, man. I'm calling you pussy if you let them slow you down, though. Yeah. Especially when you got a real one who got your back speaking life into you, man. You too pussy if you letting them slow you down. You too pussy. Take charge with authority, man. I forgot the word. I think Lord actually does mean something like just being somebody of power. Honestly, because I had to look it up a while ago because you know how you watch like those old things where like people live in castles and shit like that, like old English movies and shit, and they call people like my lord, my lord. I said my lord. I don't understand. That's what they be calling Jesus. So how they calling the Duke of fucking Birmingham my lord when my Lord and Savior died on the cross? So Lord is just someone who holds power. And don't let nobody else hold your damn power. Don't do it. It is you. It is you. You are the source. You know that. You know how many people, you know, this ain't a question. This ain't no example. You know how many people use you for your energy. You know how many people use you to manifest. You know. You want some examples so that you can break this off? Because if I bring the reality to you, you have no choice but to live with it. People who, like I said, they talk to you while they're working because you give them energy to keep working. They talk to you before work because you'll wish them a good day and they'll actually have one. They talk to you after work because it helps them properly get their emotions out and go into the next day and do it all over again. You're being used. Use your damn self. Shit. The audacity of you to use your own power to help yourself grow. The motherfucking audacity. I lose touch of myself every once in a while, and it brings me right back to where I'm supposed to be. That's what I'm saying. Don't forget what you're passionate about. It don't matter what nobody say. When people use me, they use this same stuff that I give to you. I'll be like, hold on. I'm building motherfuckers up and I got a job to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here doing this for an individual when they can just subscribe to my channel. The audacity, you know what I'm saying? Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. You are the source. I don't care who tell you different. Why the fuck, if they feel like you're not powerful, why do they feel the need to turn you down so much? You understand? Why do they need you weak if you're not capable? They don't need to tell a weak person that they're weak. The weak person already know that they're weak. They're not wasting their time slowing that person down, putting limits on that person. They're literally working at your mind constantly and consistently, daily, because you have the power to remove yourself at any time. They feel strong just because they can break you down. One more. Stop letting that be their strength. They can no longer break you down. And stop lying to yourself, too. Mountain, stand your ground. Stop lying to yourself, too. How I was going to say that? Stop lying to yourself, too. Stop lying to yourself. Stop allowing yourself to not believe in yourself. Fight back your thoughts. Like, fight back certain things. Fight it. How can I do this if I never did this? Shit, I don't know. I'm going to do it though. Because every time that you take a chance on yourself, it works. But it's genuine. You know, every time you genuinely take a chance on yourself, it works. It works, and it works out for you. And your highest good at that. You went and you dated somebody because you was fascinated in them. And then fucking it didn't work out. But at that time that you was dating that person that wasn't good for you while you was trying to prove this and this and that to yourself, if you undistract yourself with the sadness and face yourself with the facts, you get to learn all of your strengths, all of how far you will go, shit like that. Like, you're gonna learn a lot about yourself. Stop forgetting things about yourself. Don't do it. When you speak doubt to yourself, argue with yourself. It is okay. It is okay, because if you learn how to defeat the enemy from within, defeating the enemy from without is going to be less of an issue. Girl, get the fuck up. Shut up. Shut that shit up. And it helps you deal with people who you do care about too. Like learning how to talk and hear the voices inside. Because maybe sometimes you can be a little too rough with yourself. For example, like you sitting there dreaming, your inner child know already where it's supposed to be at, because the inner child was the one who's not blocked by limitations of the world. The inner child is the one who know what the soul came here for. You know what I'm saying? So then you got the voices of the world like beating on that inner child in you, but it's all happening in your head. You know what I mean? Be the parent to yourself that you always needed and defend yourself. Defend yourself from the person inside, the people inside, so it makes it easy to defend yourself out there. Man, I done already dealt with that. Like, I don't know what you talking about. You gonna fail, not me. You know what I'm saying? Ari said something funny. I'm putting these away. Ari said something funny. So, Finesse 2 Times started this debate on the internet because he said his girlfriend looked better than Ari. Me personally, yes, I do understand people saying that his girlfriend is natural, but I just think Ari is bad. Like, she's a Cancer. You know, Cancer's is pretty. That's just what it is. Like, it don't matter. She did this and that work on herself, blah, blah. Before all the work, she was still a very pretty girl. So Ari decides to respond in a way, and she said something about a bitch couldn't beat me if I pulled over and took a nap. That's you. That's you. Because why would somebody attack something in you that you wasn't even threatening them with? You get what I'm saying? Like, why did you need to kill my confidence? So, yeah, apparently, like, if I'm something that come on your mind, like when you're thinking about pressure and not being good enough, like, motherfuckers couldn't beat you if you pulled over and took a nap. You understand? That's why they want to keep fake being police. Fake keep having to stop and go to the bathroom, get something to eat. Niggas is not hungry. They don't got to use the bathroom. Pee on the side of the road. You're not too bougie to pee on the side of the road while I'm going to go follow my dreams. You understand? Because my dreams is going at a specific speed. And I'm not about to go room off to go motherfucking take you somewhere so you can pee properly, because they my dreams. These my goals. This is my success. And I'll pee on the side of the road just to make sure I stay in alignment. So I'm not about to get out of alignment for you. Understand? If you want to go to McDonald's to pee, I'll drop you off right here. If I gotta take you to McDonald's, I'm not waiting for you. You're gonna have to find your way back. You know what I'm saying? Because I am headed forward. So if you're not on a road with me and you're not riding with me, you know what I'm saying, then I'm gonna have to leave you. The fucking audacity. I like this read. I do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I like this one. I like this. I like this one. Hey, I like this one. The audacity. I'm so pretty. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for noticing. I can't see that well, but if I'm gonna give you an honest compliment, because I love to pass a compliment back. Your profile picture make you look very, like, how you say, enticing. That's the word I want to use. Enticing. Yes. Enticing. You look like you got a lot on your mind, too. Aw, thanks. You look like you got a lot on your mind. Fairy spotting in the reverse. Don't be upset when people don't recognize your greatness. Understand? How can they recognize something in you that they even put down within themselves? You know what I noticed by staying myself? A lot of people love art. Like, I did not. Because everybody chooses, like, the majority of people, they choose, yes, I love the fairies too. I call them my fly on the wall. But I had switched my fly on the wall to the Uno cards because I use the Uno cards to play with people. So it got like other people energy. So these really the fly on the wall, but these was my original flies on the wall. But everybody is not meant to see your greatness. Not everybody is going to be able to properly identify your magic and how valuable you really are. But at the same time, their own magic is not something that they nurture and they take care of. So like you can't expect greatness from somebody who is constantly being mediocre. And every time they dream, they let somebody kill it. So like I'm saying, me staying myself, it allows me to see how much people have been beaten and suppressed. You will be surprised how many people like to paint. You will be surprised how many people like to draw. You'll be surprised how many people like music and play instruments. They treat it like it's not that serious. Like, you'd be surprised how many people know how to sing like a motherfucking angel. You get what I'm saying? But somebody told them, okay, but you need to be doing something practical. No shade. I may not even be the best singer. I like to sing though. But no shade. Like, Keisha Cole is not the best singer. Neither the fuck is Ashanti or fucking Alicia Keys. They just kept going. They just kept going despite what people had to say. Ashanti's still performing, and people actually just straight be talking shit about Ashanti's singing voice these days. Oh, thanks. I see you. Thank you. But they still keep going. Like, only some people talk shit about Keisha Cole, but I mean, Keisha Cole already done made it. You know what I'm saying? You got to have some audacity to keep going. You got to have the audacity to keep pushing. Magical gateway. It takes courage and trust to venture into the unknown. Yet this is where the greatest rewards are. It's time to step boldly forward without looking back. Because if you got to drop somebody off at the McDonald's to pee, like, if it's number 2, we understand. But I'm telling you, you could pee on the side of the road. I don't give a fuck, male or female. You can pee on the side of the road. That don't mean that you're gonna be stopping my dreams. And take that as a metaphor. You following your dreams. Because I know I definitely had to drop some people off at the McDonald's on this road of following my dreams. Because when you got to drop somebody off at the McDonald's so they can use the bathroom, but they really want you to drop them off at the McDonald's, wait for them at the McDonald's, let them come back while they sitting there singing and scrolling through Twitter while your dreams is leaving. Like, they still going. You know what I'm saying? I had that feeling so many times when my dreams was going to leave me, but the path is still there. It's already in the GPS. You get what I'm saying? I know how it feels to have to drop somebody off that you thought was about to be your rider. You get what I'm saying? But you got to do it anyway. Never lose sight of where it is that you want to go. Bro, I'm telling you. For example, they say, oh, you want to be an actor? Well, everybody don't make it. Bro, that boy who was just in that costume playing the Grinch at Universal Studios, you know how many people probably told him that being a mascot wasn't a big deal? That's the best Grinch impersonation that we've seen since Jim Carrey. You know what I'm saying? I just cut off my ex-best friend because she switched up 2 times because of her baby daddy when we was friends for a while for 5 years. It was very hard. Girl, I get how it's hard. Now, me and my best friend, we didn't stop communicating for that reason. But I had somebody who, like, was considered somebody real close to me like that. Let me see. I just told her that I didn't trust her, and then tried to spin the block and put me onto her brother. Her priorities is messed up. You see how messy that is? That's so many different angles already. Like, that is not in alignment. I need to hear that recently. Turn off because she switched up 2 times because of her baby daddy. First of all, that's what I'm saying. So I went to that girl, and I can only say how I handled it. So I had a friend like that. He wasn't always the baby daddy. First he was her friend. Then he was her boyfriend. Then he was her baby daddy. And he was giving baby daddy, like baby daddy that, you know, the ones you should be ashamed of. And she started acting weird because of him too. You know what I mean? So one of the days, like after me not dealing with her for a while, because we had some similar things in common. Like, so we went out to this park, out to the water, because she was in her feelings. And I had to let her know, like I love you, but I don't trust you. Like, the things, the patterns that you've been showing me and stuff like that, like, it's really putting me in a place where, like, I don't feel safe with you. You know what I mean? Because people will try to distort reality, but at the end of the day, they always heard the truth. You get what I'm saying? Real as fuck, I didn't even think about her. I was peaceful. She thought it was gonna be rainbows and unicorns. You gotta leave people to their own vices. Like I said, if they gonna ride with you, they gonna ride with you, and they gonna be comfortable peeing on the side of the road. If they not comfortable peeing on the side of the road, like, it's just pee, and you got everything that they need to clean themselves up on the side of the road from peeing, and they want you to go stop at McDonald's so they can sit in the bathroom and scroll on Twitter, leave them. So I'm not sure transformation. I'm telling you, if they insist on going and peeing at the McDonald's, they're going to have to find a ride home from the motherfucking McDonald's. Honestly. And then when she tried to come back, she said, I'm going to do a reconnection spell for us. Nah, it's not going to be. I'm too hot. People are so fucking lame. A reconnection spell. And then you'd be wrong if you do a return to sender. Now she obsessed with her own mistakes and you. Just constantly tripping over her feet. Fuck her. Whatever she want to do, she want to do. Because go do a reconnection spell on your baby daddy. You know what I'm saying? Go reconnect his fucking neurons in his brain so that he don't fuck up relationships with people who really care about you. Where you get those cards? I've been trying to look for a fairy card. I got these when I first started my journey, before I even had a tarot deck. These cards like 5 years old. And honestly, I think I got them off Amazon. I do. Fuck that girl, man. And I know it's not probably because if you speaking on it in the moment, like, and you venting to me about it, it's probably something that's still sensitive to you. But all I can say is after I had that conversation and I stood on that business and I left that girl to her vices, she still on the same bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna see. You are gonna see. You are gonna see. And if whatever with the baby daddy, I'm sure the baby daddy is the influence that messes up y'all relationship. I've been trying to look for new ones. I've been doing tarot for almost 6 years. Amazon. They came from different places. Yes, because I watched her overdose because of him when she was pregnant. When my homegirl was pregnant, she was doing some shit too that I'm not gonna speak on. When she was pregnant as well. She was. And it's like the nigga didn't even want her to keep the baby. The nigga didn't even want her to keep the baby. They literally got a baby because I kept going around her and like encouraging her that if that's what she wanted to do, you know what I'm saying? If that's the love that she wants in her life, then Don't turn on me for no nigga. You know what I'm saying? And if she'll do it once, she'll do it again. Stargazer. When you gaze at the stars, you give yourself very focused. Your intuition will flow more freely and reveal what you need to know about your situation. It said that your message was retracted. Yeah. I support letting people go. Because she wasn't even my best friend. You understand? My best friend is my best friend. I cut her off too. And I understand it could sound a little heartless, but it just was not in alignment. You're not supporting my goals. And ain't no way somebody who I'm supporting ain't gonna be supporting me. You understand? I don't give a fuck. Talking about giving just to give, that's to the homeless. But to my peers and my equals, no, you're gonna be a peer and an equal. Or you're gonna be a charity case. You gotta pick. Okay, shine from within. Looks are only skin deep. True beauty shines from within, and it is time for you to shine. This is a time for self-acceptance and for revealing your true beauty. You driving in a scat pack down the highway, following your dreams. You busting everybody up, and then now somebody need to go to the bathroom. Pull over in the scat, let them pee. But now they want to go, hey mama, and now they want to go to the bathroom in a McDonald's. They got to pee indoors. You ain't never had to do that before, but now that I'm following my dreams, you need me to stop. I'm in the scat on the highway. You know what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying? I'm in the scat. I'm busting them up. My engine is roaring. You get what I'm saying? And you want to go pee and scroll on Twitter and TikTok in the McDonald's bathroom? Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? The audacity of me to realize that even though I can beat 70% of the cars on a highway, that I'm not willing to wait for you to finish scrolling on Twitter and TikTok in a McDonald's bathroom while I'm following my dreams. I'm in the scat, but my dreams is in a motherfucking Mercedes. The newest version. So yeah, I'm faster than 70% of the cars, but it's 30% that can still beat me, and we all following my dreams because it ain't just my dream. We all got a vision. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta go and pull over at the McDonald's in the scat, I'm telling you I'm leaving you there on my mom. On my mom. Okay? On my mother. Period. What else? Moon energy. Surrender to the natural ebb and flow of life. If you're feeling confused, the fairy comes to calm emotions and reassure you that peace of mind is possible. And I'm gonna tell y'all true facts. Like, I am somebody, when I drive, I'm using that motherfucker. I'm about to see. I'm pushing the car to its max. I need to see like how I can bust them up. You know what I'm saying? Why you trying to turn my scat into a Toyota? Why you trying to turn my scat into a 2002 Honda? Watch them. For real though. You feel what I'm saying? I'll be like, listen, I can get us there a lot faster. I told you what I was. I am. I'm fighting for my dreams. True wisdom. This tree dryer will help you navigate through your current situation. Her flute can reveal insights and answers through the sounds it makes. Okay? I like my engine roaring. Period. You're not gonna try to make me be a normal car and I'm driving in a 2025 Dodge Charger. Period. Period. If you want me like a help, you know what I'm saying? You still want me in that energy when I had that Ford Focus. Well, you want to know where my Ford Focus is? Parked in my grandma's backyard. And you want to know something? I was meant for the motherfucking scat. Cause motherfucking my Ford Focus had a race car hood. I was always in alignment. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. She said you loud like you was about to fight. Fighting for my motherfucking dreams. You know what I'm saying? Bring that energy. Journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. I'm telling you, if they don't support you, let them go. Let them go. If they don't support you, let them go. You want to know why? Because you know that you're going to make it to be exactly who you want to be? Now, the speed that you get there is up to you. We be fighting loud because no one else is going to be fighting. Exactly. Bitch, and I'm frustrated. I'm frustrated. I'm yelling. You know what? You want to go pee at the McDonald's and scroll through TikTok? Do that. And don't pick nobody else up while you at that motherfucking McDonald's either. Keep going. If it is somebody meant for you to pick up, their scat ran out of gas. And they need to get in your scat because y'all was going the same place. You get what I'm saying? They understand. And while y'all both in the scat, y'all both gonna be complaining about the person who wanted y'all to fucking stop at McDonald's. I promise you. The last person that I aligned with, we were so much in alignment that we don't even talk. And I'm so grateful for this girl. Man, I'm so grateful for this girl. Like, I'm like, such and such got an attitude because I ain't speak to them. She like, okay, you don't have to speak to them. You didn't come here for that. You know what I'm saying? And then people being like, well, Esenje, you could be nicer, you know. Nice. This is work. Like, what? I don't have to greet you. Fuck is you talking about? She say shit like, it's just so hard being naturally pretty. Like, people always mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, that was not somebody who I had to pick up at the McDonald's. That was somebody whose scat ran out of gas, and we decided we were just going to ride together because it's not that she didn't have gas money. Her car just ran out of gas at a random time because she was helping somebody. You know what I'm saying? And I caught the attitude when I was helping somebody, so I kept going. And good thing I caught that attitude and kept going because the person who was in alignment with me could have been forced to wait because I'm sitting here playing with this motherfucker. Now I got a person who deserved to be in the passenger seat sitting in the back seat because if I even got enough patience to pick them up because I got this loser-ass motherfucker in my passenger seat. Fuck that loser. Now who in my passenger seat? Somebody who got their own scat. Yeah. Because we about to go follow them dreams. And after we go reach that goal, we're going back to get her scat. Period. Or her whole time, my hand itching. Or whole time, she on the phone making calls so somebody can bring the scat to her or bring it to a safe space because we're going to follow their dreams. Saying, let's see what else. One more deck, and then we're going to close this. Because I'm hungry. I always be so meticulous or so particular about when I do these readings because I know that I am going to take at least an hour to express myself. At least an hour. I don't care, bro. But I got somebody to talk to in this motherfucker or not while I'm on here. It takes me like an hour. It takes like an hour. Oh, the tarot. We can use the tarot. Then I can go eat. She said, it sounds like you're fighting. That I'm fighting for my dreams. Have an answer to every fucking thing. Fuck them. Have an answer to everything. It's actually pretty entertaining. You know what I'm saying? Free readings for people. If you do, I like to give one. I feel so drawn to you. I do. I would do it for you in this instance. Like, I would do it for you, but I'm a salesperson. You know what I'm saying? I sell anything. But I would do it for you in this moment because you're asking me in this moment. But how you gonna contact me? Justice. Use your intuition to set your moral compass. Truth, clarity, cause, and effect. eternal justice, balance, fairness, and accountability. It is fair for you to leave them. It is fair for you to leave the people who hold you back. It's fair. It's only right. You still got a mission. Yeah. So tell me how you would like to receive my information. If I could do it on Zoom. Let me see. With the Empress, something about creating. And you too powerful for people to actually stop you from creating. That's like if you got pregnant and your baby daddy said he didn't want you to keep the baby. Like, okay. First of all, it's not a very healthy situation, but sometimes, like, just because he don't want you to keep a baby, don't mean that you're not still pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Doesn't mean that that life is not still being made inside of you. So I'm hearing something about, like, your partners. Because remember, a partner is not always just somebody you're dating. A partner is somebody who you see as an equal and able to help you. Don't let your partner ever stop what's cooking up inside of you. Are you able to do it on here? If when I'm done reading, you want me to do it? Because you're going to have to be able to, like, answer certain questions. Because I can read your energy and I can feel it, but, like, I like to connect deep. Knight of Pentacles, take a methodical approach and you'll achieve your dreams. Conservative, methodical, dull, dependent, patient, clever, efficient, and responsible. Something about doing the right thing. Sometimes doing the right thing for you is going to require you to upset somebody else. The audacity of you. Alright, I'm going to pull a couple more cards and then we can talk about it. Knight of Cups. Express your creativity with compassionate emotions. Romantic, sensitive, graceful, poetic, vain, moody, and idealistic. In order for you to align with what you love, you have to embrace the feeling of love. But in order to fully embrace love, you'll have to embrace the feeling of disappointment, hate, disgust, stuff like that. Because it will help you turn away from things that don't align with your feelings of happiness. That's the only way. Oh, we got 3 threes out here. 333. Under the Justice card. The Justice card is a 2. 9, 11. Be prepared for, like, I feel like people gonna make it to a place there. You already told people that you wanted to go and they didn't believe you. And they didn't just not believe you on the inside. They really allowed themselves to speak. Like, people really spoke over your life. And they are about to be so disappointed. Depending on how long or how many bathroom breaks you take, the destination is very close. And people going to be eating their words so much that they swallowing their motherfucking tongues. It's going to be like a disaster around just happening. Everything is falling apart for everybody but you. Oh, that was what I was going to say. If you are an emotionally in touch person, a good question to ask people to know if they align with you, ask them, do they cry? I've learned in my own experience, anybody who don't cry is going to be somebody who holds you back. 2 of Swords, exactly. Blind to the shit happening with their own self. Now we got 2 twos out here. 3 threes, 2 twos. Listen to your inner voice when making choices. Stalling, indecision, strength through suffering, peace restored, and stalemate. I'm telling you, if they gotta use the bathroom at the McDonald's, make sure they know that they getting dropped off and you're leaving. Fuck them. You don't gotta ghost them, none of that. Listen, if I'm taking you to this McDonald's, I'm leaving you at this McDonald's. They like, cause they don't believe you. They don't take you serious. They don't respect your time and your authority over yourself. You know what I'm saying? So they telling themselves, well, I'm gonna go to McDonald's. She's still gonna be there. He's still gonna be there. Make sure before the fuck they even open the door at the McDonald's that you already pulling off, so they know what it is. Like, it's okay, it's boundaries. Okay? In the Eight of Swords, it seems like you're blocked, but you can still take a step. Disempowerment, fears, doubts, uncontrolled thoughts, fruitless overthinking, and captivity. Alright, I'm ready soon. I'm ready now after this one card right here. Because I'm finishing up this lesson, period. It's going to take some audacity for you to get that charger. It's going to take some audacity for you to get that scat pack. It's going to take some audacity for you to follow the GPS. It's going to take some audacity for you to leave that person at the McDonald's. And the audacity of you to win just like you planned. Oh well, they didn't believe in you. Alright, that's the end of the reading, y'all. Now, what would you like a reading about? What are you concerned about? Talk to me. 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 Let me know what's going on. What you want to know. What you gonna do with all that junk inside your trunk? I'ma get you drunk. Watch out for drinking with people who give you underhanded compliments. Seriously. I don't hang with people who give me underhanded compliments. One time I just ended up with somebody who gave me underhanded compliments because I was with one of my homegirls or whatever. And I wanted to do everything bad to that girl. Seriously. Like everything bad. Like everything bad. Yeah. My question is about how those currently feel. She told me she loved me. I'm bi. I did ask her out. She was waiting for me to ask her, so I asked her. So you're Mia. You're Mia. But before she said she loved me today, I got to argument because she said I'm not the one that made me over. I'm not the one that made me overthink that she's going to leave my life because when people say that they do, and you're Mia. Yeah, I don't trust her. I'm going to just be honest with you. I don't trust Nani. Nani lacks vision. And Nani wants emotional control. I don't trust Nani. Nani needs you to build herself up. Because how is she so brave to use such a big word like love, but she's not strong enough to tell you that she desires to be with you? You understand? Now, I'm only being the reader to you that somebody was for me, because sometimes it's hard to grasp in the moment. Let's see, I left the phone because I was overthinking. Play before I left. She was going to say I love you, but she doesn't say that a lot because of her. She's been. And then finally she said it without me saying. Yeah, I'm just going to be the reader to you that they were for me. Honestly, I don't trust Nani. I don't trust her intentions. She may be somebody. See, listen, honestly, sometimes when people get hurt and they start moving funny like that, they do stuff like that to create confusion, to have control. And I was just recently dealing with something like that, okay? And my readers told me, and I'm going to tell you, and it is not projection, promise, it's not. This is just the facts of, like, the evidence of, I'm working all over my past relationship. But when she was moving funny, she did apologize for that because she didn't want me to overthink it that way. Then why the fuck was she moving funny? You know what I'm saying? Like, why was she... First of all, you deserve a more gentle love, okay? If somebody is aware that you are an overthinker, they will come with clarity before you even ask. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I understand that you are rare. Shit, I wondered the same thing. I'm weird too. But you just gotta accept, like, you notice how when you started speaking to me, that I started answering questions before you was kind of asking them, because it's just common sense to think that somebody who has a, like, it's common sense and common courtesy to think that somebody who has a question or a concern, or somebody who is supporting you, is worth waiting to figure out if you're gonna give that same respect back. Do you see the type of urgency that you're moving for with me? And I'm a stranger. So if you moved with this type of urgency with me, I could only imagine how attentive an empath was to somebody who has been hurt before. I'm not feeling Nani right now. Has Nani ever talked to you in a way, like, disrespectfully? Tell me about Nani. I think that's why, because of her thinking. When I seen her in person, I'm gonna think of a different people she's been with. Her cheated on her. Maybe Nani is somebody, like, who sometimes deserves to be cheated on. Honestly, I gave her the space so she felt comfortable enough to come to me to say that and open up, and she has. And I even told her I'm completely different, and she says that when she does it. She always been funny and nice when it comes to other people talking about me. She's a what's alright. So what's both of y'all zodiac sign and y'all ages? Be like Mia, insert zodiac sign, age, and then Nani, insert zodiac sign, age. Because the age plays a lot in it too. Like where she is in her lessons and where you are in your lessons based off your Saturn return. Because I just don't like seeing my people hurt. Because a person being hurt is not an excuse to hurt somebody else. But a lot of times when people say stuff like, sometimes, not all the time though, because say you talked about what happened to you, that don't mean that you deserve it or whatever the case may be. But sometimes people have habits that get them cheated on. For example, her needing a lot of space just to tell the truth. I am Mia, 17, Taurus, Aquarius 17. She gonna be 18 in February, so I ain't gonna lie. You're a baby. You got a lot of life to live. And I'm not getting to the point yet. You got a lot of life to live. And you got room for mistakes. I seen Taurus and Aquarius bond on a lot of things. But from what I've seen with Taurus and Aquarius is that Aquarius makes the mistake of discrediting Taurus until Taurus no longer sees them as highly as they did at first. And then you end up running game on her, actually. But y'all both children. Y'all are babies. Y'all are babies. And Aquarius, they are avoidant. Like, it's never gonna be a certain level of closeness. It's not. Like, they're not like that. Even when they, like, finally open up, they still keep a certain level of emotional distance. And you gotta understand that you're building for closeness. Like, and she honestly may not be able to give you that. Although I know I've been through a lot. I'm cheated on too, so it's hard for me to love someone. Even I really don't date females because my friends are not bi. Yeah, girl. Um, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I don't really trust her. I think that she grows emotionally like slower than you. Um, and you in that stage of Taurus, like where they don't even seem like you as bad as you can be. You know what I mean? Because you have, like I said, life. Like Taurus is player. But so is Aquarius, though. So, like I said, I don't really trust Nani that much. But y'all could be like on a path that is destined to be together and around each other so y'all can teach each other about the next stages of life. Because I may not trust her right now, but after you done with her, if somebody was dating you, I would tell them not to trust you neither. You know what I'm saying? Because pain can change people, and sometimes that can make people like overly selfish. You get what I'm saying? And Taurus, like the way you grew up, you didn't really receive love in the way that you was supposed to receive it. You know what I mean? It was very judgmental, and like you had to be a parent, kind of. Excuse me. And you deal with a lot of inconsistencies, and she may also come with a certain level of financial stability that makes you feel safe because of something that you lacked as well, and or something that you don't want to lose. It's one or the other, something that you lacked or something that you don't want to lose. So you can find yourself occasionally dealing with the bare minimum and just happy that somebody just keeps showing up. You know what I mean? But that is not the standard. That is the lesson that you're in right now. I say, as far as your lessons go, you can trust yourself with her. Facts, I'm the type of female who's very feisty, also chill, but So like I'm saying, you can trust, I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. You can trust yourself with her. You can trust yourself enough to keep going because you in the scat right now. You understand? You in the scat. But she is somebody who's gonna have to go pee at the McDonald's. And just remember what I told you when it's time for her to go pee at the McDonald's. Just promise me that. Okay? Okay? Ain't nothing wrong with riding with her right now. You got some new songs to learn. You know, you need help with your GPS for right now. You feel me? But once she keep complaining about going to the bathroom and she can't go pee on the side of the highway, make sure while you driving to that McDonald's that you let her know, like, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's not in alignment with my goals. I could see if it was something more detrimental, but it's not. If we're gonna succeed, you should be able to participate in us succeeding together. And us succeeding shouldn't take me away from my own dreams and goals. You know what I'm saying? Cause, like I said, the rule to letting somebody know that you don't play about you, because that's an intellectual person. When you drop her off at that McDonald's, before she even touched the door, you should already be leaving. You understand? And I told her, if you feel some type of way, you gotta move on some bullshit. Tell me so I don't make you feel uncomfortable. I hurt you, and she has told me that I haven't done any of it. Exactly. That's complicated for nothing. For nothing. And I hate people who hide their feelings. You know what I mean? Like, if you feel some type of way, feel some type of way. But don't treat me some type of way because you feel some type of way. Especially if I'm willing to work with you. Like, no. You're treating me some type of way because you feel some type of way about me. And you gotta understand, female jealousy is a thing. Even if y'all could be dating each other. Because you brave enough to do something that she not brave enough to do. Remember, you said you got the same scars as her. Even if it's not the exact same. Like, you choosing to take those same things and be strong. And she chose to take those same things and be weak. Like, just because y'all both not facing it just like that, don't mean that she don't know that, like, she's weak. Like, emotionally compared to you. You understand? And that's why after she act up, she come and try to fix it and da-da-da-da. But you young. That's how, like, younger relationships work. What did they say? Your frontal lobe is not even fully developed. You got some stuff to learn. And these is the years to learn it. And the best part is you can't get pregnant. So, I'm gonna tell you. I'm only telling you what I think is best. Shit, you go ahead, you fuck with Nina for the next 5-7 years. You not gonna be a single mom. You know what I mean? So, like, and don't let that bitch talk you. Oh, I feel feelings now, and we need to expand and grow, and be one of them people who get pregnant at 22 with the little in vitro shit. Don't do it. Nope. If Nina want a baby, she can do it. You do it. I'll be the dad. Fuck is you talk about? Don't let her play you, man. Make sure you make space to see if she's growing. You get what I'm saying? And if she's not growing emotionally with you at the same time, keep her at a distance until you feel like dealing with her. Like just how she do with you, until she feel like it, make sure you dealing with her until you feel like it. And then after you drop her off at the McDonald's, make sure you keep that with you. When people are dealing with you when they feel like it, make sure you're dealing with them when you feel like it. Fuck Nina. I mean, that's your person though. Right now, I think that y'all are good for each other, so y'all can learn from each other. Cause you gonna be teaching her that she should be present in love, and she gonna be teaching you that you should be present in self-respect. I have been giving her distance, but enough. If she doesn't think I'm mad at her, I'm pushing her away. That's not fair to you though. You doing all the thinking for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Why she only think for herself and then apologize once she grasps how she could make you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like don't think that like somebody really fuck with you when they only really fuck with you when they bored. You know what I mean? Or they fucking with you so that they not alone. Da da da. Like stop giving her certain levels of reassurance as well. If it ruins the relationship, it's meant to be ruined, because she should be pouring into you just as much. She should be just as considerate of you as you are with her. If you desire closeness and she desires space, y'all gonna have to work together, not just you bending for her. And I'm not saying that that's the reality, but she just give me like she got pee and she want to go to McDonald's vibes, but she puts hella effort in. Even when I was going through something mentally, she texted me like a huge paragraph that was cute saying, "Don't let them bitches get to you. You're stronger than them." Yeah, that's why I think she like meant for your passenger seat right now. And until if she never get out the passenger seat and she grows and she's, because y'all both still young, you know, like me, I'm 27. I know that I look young, but I'm 27. So she not in a space where she could be permanently stuck in her ways. You know, y'all still young. If she don't understand that it's still a chance, then that's when you stop fucking with her, basically. But so you can keep her. Yeah, you can keep her. You can keep her. She just dealing with her own shit, just like you said. Just don't let her shit turn into your shit. And at any time her shit start turning into your shit, mentally tell yourself that you're single, okay? It don't gotta be true. Just tell yourself that. I'm promise sure it works. Like, you know what? I'm an individual. That's not my problem. I wouldn't have handled that like that. You know what I mean? Because sometimes other people's problems can become your problem just because, you know, you care. But yeah, it works for right now. And if it grows and it changes, then even better. You get what I'm saying? Because then you know you got somebody that's rocking with you long term. What you going to see is happening when she turn 18? She's going to the air. When I turn 18, I'm going into the army. That can go one or two ways. Honestly, they value longevity too, but they value freedom. You're only gonna value freedom after your closeness is abused. You get what I'm saying? So she going to the Air Force. That's a person who's friendly but not friendly, you know what I mean? But it's once you learn like how friendly you are, it's gonna get in the way. But y'all both could really draw y'all back into each other. The biggest reason why I'm going into the army is so I can do ultrasound second medical nursing. I really don't know the biggest reason why she wants to. I think it's more about her mental and her stability. And maybe, like you said, if she been through certain things, like when people really been through something, it usually starts at home. So she probably trying to create a certain level of stability for herself that can't be taken from her. So it's no guarantee what's going to happen, because at the end of the day, like, going forward could make her realize how much she appreciates you, but going forward can make you realize that you can receive better. So it's like right now, like, the ball is in her court, but later it's going to be more in your court, because you'll be meeting people who reciprocate with you more and people who appreciate you more. You know what I'm saying? So then it's going to be up to you. Like, do you think that this situation is worth you holding on to? You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, y'all both going to follow y'all dreams. That mentally drained her. Because that's probably when she going to be like her most vulnerable with you. But when she her most vulnerable with you, she may occasionally get angry with you as well. Sometimes she don't really got the support that she need. Maybe both of y'all need each other. You get what I'm saying? It's like I'm saying right now, like, she knows her current greatness, and you just exist in your current greatness. But after that happens, you're going to learn your greatness, and she gonna be the one that's taking it kind of step by step. And I be saying that to myself sometimes. Like, when somebody treats you some type of way, it ain't always about you. Sometimes it's because they know that, like, you can outgrow them. And it be happening in the back of their head. Like, she could be facing that shit right now. Just how you wondering it, she could be doing the same thing. Like, what if when this happens, this happens? You know what I'm saying? So I can't say what's going to happen. Like, I think time is going to soften her, but time will show you, like, options. And it's really going to test you. You know what I mean? But you don't want to leave her or anything like that. And you don't have to right now, because she still tries. You know what I mean? And y'all both 17. And like I said, I like it because at least you're not going to be pregnant. Like, me personally, she care enough about your feelings to at least, try not to put you in a deficit. hmm hmm Yeah, because you don't know who you going to be, like, in time. So you could be, like, crazy for this girl right now, but if you meet somebody else who, like, is pouring into you the exact same way that you pour into her, it could be you that becomes a disloyal person. You know what I mean? So it depends on how well y'all continue to work together. Like, yeah. I don't think Time's gonna be the one to fuck her up though. She already fucked up. Like, not saying it like that, but she already, like, mentally and emotionally stunted. So, like, Time for people like y'all is proof. You know what I mean? But when you dating somebody and you feel like something is missing, when you find it, sometimes you the one to go missing. So I don't know. I think she'll get better with time, especially on the inside. Um, she may always be a certain level of emotionally distant because of the pains that she feels. But now I see what you're saying from the jump. Like, would I be able to tolerate this? No, that's me though. I'm a little sensitive. I think it was missing validation of her love because she never actually truly got it from anyone, and I think that's why I was in her life to really show her that I can love Mm-hmm. Just make sure she's showing you the same thing. You know what I mean? Just make sure she's showing you the same thing. Because you can be loved for you too. Shit, I mean. And love is words and shit, but it's actions too. You know what I mean? But she helping you get through shit. Because she helping you. She hitting you with the don't let bitches. Da, 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 you feel me? You stronger than that. So it's not like she don't see you. She told you she love you. Y'all both young. And y'all not going to get it perfect. The best part for me is you're not going to be a young single mom, and neither is she. You, hell yeah, and I'm the type of person, if someone doesn't give me that same validation, I'm not going to put my time and energy into it. Ready? Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, you're supposed to be able to validate yourself. You feel me? So like, but y'all still young. Y'all in the peak of like learning how to navigate your bullshit. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm 27. I keep saying that because time matters and the lessons that you learn, it matters. You know what I'm saying? So once you're older, you will learn that like, and it don't mean you gotta be 27. Maybe you grow up and learn faster than I did. Fuck it. But like the things that hold you back are supposed to push you forward. For example, like stopping at the McDonald's. If you gotta stop at the McDonald's, it's gonna make you move a little faster after you leave the McDonald's towards your dream because you feel like you lost time. You get what I'm saying? So you're supposed to validate yourself is what I was saying. Validating yourself. And you shouldn't be a source of validation for her. Security, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know somebody love me. I know somebody here for me. Da-da-da. But, like, she should be that for you, too. I know somebody love me. I know somebody care about me. Blah, blah, blah. You feel what I'm saying? So, yeah. Any more questions? Because you catching me, right? Like, I feel like y'all can be very good for each other in these stages of life right now. And I don't think y'all should separate. And it is going to come with certain pains because y'all don't speak the same love language. And the things that make y'all feel secure is different. But this is perfect for this stage of life right now. And the next stage of life is up to the both of y'all. Y'all both have free will. You understand? But this is going to teach both of y'all like what y'all should be tolerating and what y'all shouldn't and stuff like that. So I think that you should keep fucking with Nina, even though Nina has some questionable traits. So do you. For example, like Nina sometimes emotionally abandons herself and she don't make herself available to the one relationship that makes her feel safe. You know what I mean? And sometimes you emotionally abandon yourself and not accept that sometimes Nina doesn't make you feel safe. You get what I'm saying? Do you see when she talks about me to her friends, Crystal and her cousin? Does she talk positive like they like me? Because I really don't know. I just started talking to them. I don't know. She has to speak some sort of positive in order to even let you meet her friends. Things that I need to work on is when I go through something, I push everyone away. Cause you don't gotta push, you can just communicate, and she may mirror that back to you too. See what I'm saying? It's a lesson. Like when you don't like something in somebody, sometimes it's something for you to work on within yourself. For example, like why are you doing that? I wouldn't even do that way, but maybe you're doing it that way. You know what I'm saying? So instead of like pushing people away when you upset, you can tell people like I'm not feeling my best right now. Especially if they care about you. they're not going to like judge you. You know what I'm saying? Just because you used to harsh judgment don't mean that you planned your future, around accepting it. You get what I'm saying? I think her cousin likes me because when I was talking, she kept asking me questions, like trying to get to know me. Like, what's my older sister? So she was probably talking like about how she likes stuff about you. I felt this feeling like she don't know everything about you, and her people know that she don't know everything about you, but they know that she enjoys you. You know what I mean? And she appreciates you for sure. And when them Aquariuses start getting vulnerable, don't fuck that up. Cause that's what I'm saying. That seems like the perfect timing when the lesson gonna switch. Because you gonna have the chance to like turn your back on her. I'm telling you, watch what I tell you. You gonna have the chance to turn your back on her, and it's gonna be all up to you. I'm the type of person, if I don't know you that well, I'm not gonna tell you all about me. I keep that to myself and to her. And that's safe because you're not supposed to have everybody in your business. I'm that type of person too. Like, I don't like people like all in my business. You know what I mean? Like, I made that mistake before though, so I'm only telling you from lessons. You feel me? Not like I always did it right. I'm telling you from shit because I fucked up a couple times. You know what I'm saying? When you keep your business between you and your partner, and that tarot reader who know your business without you telling them, you know, or your therapist or whatever. Because yes, your tarot reader has a therapist. I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm all for my own growth too. We all gotta be checked by somebody. Um, I got big trust issues. I can't do that. Use that shit against you. The therapist, it depends. I don't know. Me personally, I am a Libra, so I know how to like speak without telling you a lot of stuff. Or telling you what I want you to know type shit. You know, because our spiritual lessons start with like practical problems when you get close to someone and do that stuff. I was about to say, yeah, the therapist is here for you. The therapist is cool. But yeah, telling people your business and then they use that shit against you. Oh, you sitting here, you ain't forget me, but you forget da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Or you sitting here, you act like such and such ain't just blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, shut the fuck up, bitch. That's how I be feeling. Shut the fuck up. Because you was such and such, and I know they smacked the shit out you. I know they did. Like, I was the one who you called when they smacked the shit out you. Remember? You know what I'm saying? Like me. So I watch who I tell shit to. But when I go through things, I don't know. I lean on my tarot readers. Even though I don't talk to my tarot readers, I don't talk to them, but that's because they already be knowing. You know what I'm saying? Yep. Talk to her about this shit when you feel stuff. And make sure you a safe space for her to talk about things for when y'all feel stuff. Because you can't prepare for the McDonald's stop. Because what if she the type who decide, like, she really going to ride with you? Like, she going to pee on the side of the road. You know what I'm saying? Just prepare for the ride. So definitely it's focus on y'all being a safe space for each other. You know, make sure she's safe for you. Always pay attention to how you feel, your gut. They say earth signs are really good with y'all gut. So listen to your gut. Always pay attention to your gut. But yeah, just be a safe space. Facts. That's why I go to other tarot readers, because I be overthinking and second guessing when I pull my own cards. It be like that sometimes. I can't stand pulling my own cards. Now, that's why I like doing it on here, because I can hear the advice that I would give to the next person, I'd be like, oh yeah. But like I just like having conversation, so that's why I like to listen to tarot readings, because it's like talking to somebody who understands how you think. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think Nina's all right. She's all right. She's also somebody who will tell you a truth that'll hurt your feelings, and that's always a trustworthy person. Somebody who will tell you a harsh truth. Just make sure somebody not telling you a truth, like, or it's being harsh for the sake of control. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I've dealt with Aquarius before, and like Aquarius is somebody who is going to like tell you the truth. That's like somebody, if you catch them cheating or something like that, like they like, dang, I ain't think you was gonna see that. Not like I ain't do that. They be like, I ain't think you was gonna find out. You know what I mean? Different when you're talking to someone else, but talking to yourself and trying to pull your own cards is completely different, for real. For real. But it's only like that because you doubt yourself. I'm not gonna lie, because you already know what's up. It's already in your head without the cards and all that. You already know what's going on. You know, feel me? So, but like I said, I think you and Nina are good for each other right now. I think God placed y'all in each other's lives to help each other grow and figure out who you are. And if it works out, that would be amazing. But if it don't, y'all are perfect for each other right now. You know what I'm saying? Nina tried despite her pain. She tried with you. You tried with Nina despite your pain. Y'all communicate. Y'all not having no communication barriers. You know what I'm saying? You know, my biggest celebration, y'all not gonna get pregnant. Y'all not gonna be young moms. And ain't nothing wrong with, you feel me, but ain't nothing wrong with people in that situation, but y'all do have a big chance and opportunity to like follow y'all dreams without a distraction. Thank you so much. I got y'all. Big love to you too, bro. Big love to you too. Oh. Big love to you too. I wish y'all nothing but the best, to be honest, because I think y'all be really good with helping each other like grow in life. So I'm happy for you. Just always, like I said, make sure y'all communicate. Y'all be fine. And just know the attitude that you're looking for from Nina is she a pee on the side of the road. If she gotta take a number two, it makes sense for you to go to the McDonald's. You don't want her to take a number two on the side of the road. But if she got that, listen, I know you got somewhere to go. We a pee on the side of the road. Keep her. I'm just saying. Keep her. That's your discernment right there. You got your goal. She got her goal. Y'all both in the scat. You feel me? Busting them up. Busting them up in the scat. Y'all definitely getting in the scat because y'all about to go into the military. You feel me? Busting them up. Busting them up. Busting them up. Just keep that attitude. Just keep that attitude. And make sure y'all keep that goal. And make sure she's willing to pee on the side of the road. And remember when you got to pull over at the McDonald's, whether it's to pull over at the McDonald's to drop her off to pee or to pull over at the McDonald's because she got to take a number two. Your GPS is still set. Don't ever stop following it. And if you do got to drop her off, don't be scared to read your phone. It's okay. You can read your own GPS. She did make it a little easier, but it's your GPS, your phone, your car. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if she to pee on the top of the road so you don't get distracted type, then keep her. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, love is a beautiful thing. It's better to love than have love. Love is better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And that is true. It teaches you things. It gives you strength. Okay? So, see you later, Mia. I gotta go take care of myself, okay? But, yeah. Make sure, I think it's just important, make sure you stay around those people who pour into you, who speak life into you. And if you got to be around people, because you're 17, When you gotta be around people who don't speak life into you, make sure you treat that shit like trash. Like, why would you bring trash in your house? Like, yeah, it's trash around you, but you don't gotta bring it in your house. Bring in the groceries. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Mia. See you next time. Oh, look at y'all! Alright.